Hi everyone, I'm Anastasia, and in this video I'll show you the most useful life hacks every girl should try. How to turn frizzy, unruly hair into perfectly straight locks, get rid of unpleasant odors in your shoes, achieve model-like legs, and much more useful advice. So let's get started! A lot of girls, when they're putting on mascara, run into this annoying thing that really gets on their nerves. And I think none of you even suspected that it can all be easily solved with one simple trick using your brush. So, just bend your brush against the tube like this. It will immediately stay in that position and it will be super convenient to apply mascara with it. And you can put it back in just the same way. It's insanely convenient. If your feet are always sweating a lot in your sneakers, which causes an unpleasant smell, and taking your shoes off at someone's place has become a real problem, then I have a great idea for you. Use baby powder as a dry deodorant. Just pour a little into your hand and apply it directly to the skin of your heels. It absorbs moisture well and won't let your feet sweat. This is an especially great trick if you know you'll be visiting someone or changing in a school locker room. If you got a bad sunburn, which is a common situation on vacation, here's a way to get rid of the burns. Take a spray bottle and pour a little water into it. Then take some aloe gel and add about half of it to the bottle as well. Screw the cap on and mix it up. Now we have a super effective spray. It will quickly soothe the skin and relieve pain, and within just a few hours, the burns will become noticeably less severe. If your hair looks greasy, you're out of dry shampoo, and you just don't have time to wash it, here's a life hack that will save you fast. Take regular face powder, pick some up with a brush, and apply it directly to your hair roots. Then start rubbing it in with your fingertips. The powder will immediately absorb all the oil from your hair, and you can go another day without washing it. Plus, it's much gentler on your scalp than dry shampoo, so it's a win-win. If you have to spend the whole day in heels, try this life hack that all models use to keep their feet from getting tired. All you need to do is tape your third and fourth toes together. This will reduce the pressure on the nerve that starts to ache when walking for a long time in heels, and will distribute the load between the front toes. Sometimes you end up watching a really boring movie. You're practically falling asleep, but you still want to see it through to the end. In that case, there's a useful life hack. All you need to do is simply open a window. The oxygen level will increase, it will get cooler, and you'll be able to finish watching the movie comfortably. I think everyone has noticed that special shine on models' legs. And actually, the whole secret is just regular Johnson's baby oil. Just pour a little into your hand and rub it onto your legs. First, it softens and moisturizes the skin, and second, it adds a beautiful shine that visually elongates the legs and makes them look slimmer. So if you have a photo shoot coming up, don't forget this trick. Your legs will look absolutely stunning. Many of you wash your hair incorrectly, which is why your hair doesn't look like it's straight out of a magazine cover. But we're going to fix that now. About 15 minutes before washing your hair, use coconut oil. Pour a little into your palm and distribute it along the lower part of your hair. It nourishes your hair from the inside, restores it, and makes it unbelievably soft. Then twist your hair into a bun and leave it for at least 15 minutes. And honestly, there's nothing complicated about it. The main thing is to make it a habit. Never use very hot water. It dries out your hair a lot, and after washing it will look like straw. When shampooing, focus mainly on the roots. Spend just a little time on the lower part of your hair. This is done so that the ends don't become rough and frizzy. When rinsing out the shampoo, run your hand from top to bottom to keep the hair straight and smooth. And at the end, turn on cold water and run it over the ends of your hair to seal the cuticles. After that, dry your hair as usual. Your hair will look amazing. I've tried it. This is the best way to avoid using a curling iron. If your hair is a total mess and you urgently need to go to an important meeting, here's a life hack to look gorgeous in just a couple of minutes. First, pull out 2 strands at the front and start gathering your hair into a bun. Now here's the most important part. Take a curling iron and curl each strand with it. By the way, if you don't have a curling iron, you can do the same thing with a hair straightener. It only takes a few seconds, but your hairstyle will look like you're ready for an evening out. Seriously. So if you suddenly have a date or a get-together with friends, now you know what to do. If you wake up puffy and sleep deprived in the morning, which is classic, right girls? Then I have a way to look fresher in just a couple of minutes. Take some frozen ice, a small bowl, and toss a few cubes in there. Now pour in some water and dip the makeup sponge until it becomes cold. Squeeze out the water, and now on clean skin, glide the cold sponge along your facial massage lines. This will improve blood circulation, make your face look fresher, and reduce puffiness. So it's a really great morning habit that will make you look 100 times better. We all use umbrellas, especially during the colder seasons when it rains a lot. But people often lose the umbrella cover, and it's really inconvenient without it. In that case, just take any long sock. It makes a great replacement for the cover, maybe even better. Put it on the umbrella and voila, you've got a new umbrella with bananas on it. Honestly, I even like it more than the old one. It's more convenient to carry it in your backpack this way, and it just holds its shape really well. Every girl has dealt with a skirt sticking to her tights, and it's super uncomfortable. You constantly have to fix it. So, that's just not good enough for us. That's why we take a regular bar of soap and rub it on the spots where the skirt sticks. It creates an invisible layer that repels the skirt fabric. Plus, soap will never cause irritation or an allergic reaction on your skin, unlike special anti-static sprays. So yes, this is the coolest way. If your manicure scissors have gotten dull and don't cut nails or anything else you want to cut very well, here's a life hack to restore their sharpness. We need regular aluminum foil. Tear off a piece about this size and cut it off. Now fold it several times to get this small piece. Take the scissors and make lots of cuts in it. The metal foil will sharpen them well and make them sharp again. And to make sure, let's test them on cardboard. As you can see, the scissors have become very sharp and they cut through thick cardboard with ease. So in just a couple of minutes, we've restored them to their original condition. If you have very sensitive teeth that react to even the slightest things, here's an idea for how to fix that at home. Take an onion and cut off a small piece. This is just the right amount for us. Now you need to chew it thoroughly, especially with the tooth that's bothering you. And yes, to be honest, it's not the tastiest thing I've ever eaten. But what can you do? At least it works. This way, the tooth sensitivity will quickly stop bothering you. To prevent or get rid of pimples on your back, which many people get quite often, there's a cool method. You need to take tea tree essential oil and add a couple of drops to a container of water. Ideally, use a spray bottle. Mix it up and your spray is ready to use. Spray it all over your back and let it dry for a few minutes. No need to rinse. Repeat this just a few times, and in just a week you'll notice an amazing result. And that's all. So, don't forget to give a thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel. We'll definitely become friends. And yes, I'm already waiting for you on my Instagram. And remember, I love you all so much. Bye.